We are joined now by Dave Miller from Superior Air and Heating, and we're going to talk a little bit about some money-saving tips and preparation for the holiday season. It's kind of that time where we're changing from air conditioning to, you never know if it's going to be AC or heat today.
That is correct, yes. Well, I appreciate you having me on.
Good to have you.
Thank you.
How do we prepare? What do we do?
Well, it's always good to have your systems checked up, especially before heating season. You never really know how well it's working until it doesn't work.
Exactly.
So, we like to try to get there before it breaks if we can, and that keep you from calling us at 12 o'clock at night saying it's 30 degrees in the house.
Yeah, and is there a way that we can kind of bring down our bills a little bit, and does that service call help us to do that?
Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do. Obviously having a well-maintained system does save energy. The Department of Energy lists a lot of examples on how operating a dirty system can cost anywhere from 5 to 10% more to operate.
Wow.
So it does pay for itself to operate one that's not dirty or clogged or anything like that.
Is that the best way to save money with your heating system?
That's one of the ways. Other ways are just making sure you change your filter as much as you can. That's the easiest thing that most homeowners can do themselves. Keep a box in the attic or in the garage, and once a month replace the filters.
Sure. Now, an HVAC unit, what does that exactly mean? Does everyone have one?
Just about everybody nowadays does. There are different styles. In our market, we're predominantly a heat pump market, and that's actually one of the reasons why you want to have your system checked out before heating season. In a heat pump market, we have what's called backup electric heat, which means if your heat pump, which is your outdoor unit, breaks down or can't keep up, your electric heat strips take over, which is fine. They work, and they work well, but they're very expensive to operate. So if your heat pump breaks down and your electric strips take over, you won't really know it because you're still getting warm air.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you'll know it your first electric bill.
I hate that.
Then you're calling. So in situations like that, having somebody come out and check it out usually pays for itself, just in case you're in one of those scenarios where it's not working as it should.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I've heard this term programmable thermostat. What is that, and what are the benefits?
Well, they're making a huge comeback right now because of all the smart technology and the pricing, and local box stores are now selling them off the shelves. They're a great way to save energy. You can program them so that your house is not maintaining a perfectly comfortable temperature when you're not home. And then when you do get home, it becomes, it automatically knows to lower or raise the temperature depending on the season. So it saves energy by not operating it when nobody's there. They're great. They have them now where you can get them on your smartphone and have apps for it. You just got to be careful by installing them yourself. You can do it, but there are some caveats to doing it that do-it-yourselfers wouldn't know, where putting a programmable thermostat, if installed incorrectly, could actually cost them more money in operating if it's not set up correctly.
Sure.
So
now, how often do you see that you're walking into like a clearly do-it-yourself kind of situation?
Right. Now that they're so prominently sold and pushed in the big box stores, about once a week we get a phone call. Somebody tried to do it and failed, or got it, but it's not completely correct.
Yeah, not that DIY people out there are, not that we want you to fail, or that, we're suggesting that you will fail, but
there's just a lot to it that even do-it-yourselfers just don't see every day to know what to do, and that's where a certified, contractor can really help out.
Sure. Now tell us a little bit about your company. Help us get to know you a little bit.
Well, I started Superior in 1999. I was like 19 or 20 years old.
Wow.
So it was kind of just me and a couple other guys in a van, and kind of just grew from there. Now we are servicing Hilton and Bluffton. We have a branch in Charleston now.
Wow.
And we're just opening up a branch in Lake Oconee, Georgia. So hopefully for the 1st of January that should be launching.
Wonderful. And what's the best way, just to set up a consultation, or just give you guys a call, website?
We're pretty accessible. You could phone call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, email 24/7, website. They all go to somebody who's managing the phones or the dispatch at that time.
Now, you've mentioned the 24/7 thing a bit, and that's really great to know. That's a real...
Yeah, in this industry you have to offer it. Most companies do, but it's nice to know that if you're going to get a live person when you call us.
Absolutely.
So, every time.
Well, Dave Miller from Superior Air and Heating, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Happy holidays.
Thank you. You too.